my 7. I'm ripping in my 7, my 7, my 7. Okay. I'm flossing in my 7, my 7, my 7. I'm riding in my 7.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy LS Route 254, man. Tuning in for another one. We got a package. Get the thing opened up. And order fulfillment. I don't even say who it comes from anymore. Oh yeah, man, y'all already know about the up and lower control arms. They done made it in, so hopefully when I stop out this ripping and running, man, should I be able to go on and get this content, get everything installed. But like I said, I'm pretty much just focus on the Cutlass. So we're finna go ahead and open up this box since we got it today. Let me find some of the cause of damage. Hopefully this here should help with let's see. That'll work. Good old handy dandy screwdriver. But yeah, time here lately, time has been the biggest issue. Ain't having no problem running it up, but as far as time, it's having time to actually work on stuff. I'm seeing the box open, show you where it reacts. These are the center caps for the rims for the C10. We did, so let me give y'all the whole backstory on the rims. I got them for the low six. I don't think I ever told nobody the price. 600 rims and tires. One tire was bad, and two center caps was missing. The ones on the front wheels. So I searched onto the internet to find the missing cap. Well, new caps, not the actual missing ones, but I have new caps, and that way these things are looking complete. But I ain't gonna lie, them things look crazy without the cap on them. Look crazy without the cap on them, so pretty simple install from what I've understood. Ta-da! I don't know if they're supposed to rotate like that, but it's on there. It's on there, it fit. I don't even know if I even try to rotate these. And they rotate, it's not as easily. But yeah, it's definitely a better complete look. Front and back. We are in the dough. So no more crazy looking C10 wheels. That's one thing, I had to get that completion. Like I said, C10 is almost there, so why not? And to make sure that, you know, that it's still gonna be manufactured, because parts will be going out of style in production and shit. So yeah. So next, let's get this Cutlass right. Alright, so basically what I'm about to do now is I'm about to take these wheel chocks, put them behind the rear wheels so that we can jack up the front of the car. Being that there's no drivetrain, it's gonna roll. Also going to be, I'm gonna kick the compressor in so I can air up the front tire. Then we can go ahead, lift the front of the car up, put it up on the ramps. Because there's no drivetrain, we can't just drive it up on the ramp, so we just gonna jack the car up, put it up there, and go from there. That should give us the adequate room that we need to be able to put some clearance up under there for the jack stands, to be able to do the motor. Not the motor, to get the transmission up there behind the motor. So I might end up later this week go ahead and just buying some jack stands. I guess you don't necessarily want it too high, but you don't want it too low to where you don't have no room up under the car to work. So that's gonna be the factor. We're gonna put it up on the jack stand, or we're gonna chalk it and fucking put it up on the wheel, on the ramps. If the ramps aren't high enough, then we'll come back and then we will put it on the we'll put it on jack stands later this week. So let's go. Alright guys, as you can see, the Cutlass is up on the stands for the ramps. I don't know exactly how high that lifts it, but I think it should be good enough to do what we need to do. I did alternate the ramps. One part was because I had the jack right there and I was trying to jack it up, as y'all saw in the video. The second part, with them alternated that way, it can't really roll. Just a little bit of extra support for the ones that we have already back down here. These little small ones here, but you're gonna make sure that it doesn't roll backwards. So if it can't go backwards, can't go forwards, that would be good. Now when it comes to time, after the transmission is in, I'm trying to think a little bit at a time. Chestnut checkers. After the transmission is in, and then we need to rotate the rear end or the differential or the pinion to line up with the drive shaft. Then we can then go back, lift up the rear end of the car, and then put it in the air and go from there. But think we should be good with having enough room to get up under here and get that transmission. As you can see, I mean, the flywheel is right there. Right there, so shouldn't be an issue. Shouldn't be an issue. Should not be an issue. So, I mean, time will tell, but we one step closer. Got up in the air. Like I said, we just got to get the transmission up there. Get a couple bolts started. Before we do that, the flywheel will be modified so that they can bolt to the torque converter for the 350. Same way that we had to do it on the C10. Then from there, transmission go up. You bolt it up, and that's pretty much it, bro. That's pretty much it, dog. That's pretty much it. And then from there, like I said, drive shaft. We got the gears coming off here. Don't know exactly where that's going to lead us with drive shaft issues, but right now, not necessarily. Not drive shaft. I don't know whether it's going to leave us with cross member issues, but I mean, exhaust is not going to be ran right now, so I'm not that worried about it. Main concern, getting this bad boy moving. I will be able to just use the stock setup for the speedometer. Even though, you know, y'all know how I drive. Pay attention to the speedometer. Let's see what else. And then, you know, we got this excuse for an exhaust back here, which we'll go ahead and be taking that off because I don't see any way that this one can handle this two, and that pipe is like small as shit. So we will at least need like, I don't know, 2.5, 3 maybe. Who knows? But yeah, we do know that muffler. I mean, the rest of this setup is pretty much shot, so no big deal. You know what I'm saying? Work it out in the details. Yeah. One step closer. Still got some trim for sale. Still got some other little stuff we gotta tidy up here, but it's finna be coming, man. It's finna be coming with that new schedule that we have. Sunday, Wednesday, Saturday videos. Give me more time in between to get some stuff done, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. I pulled down these. I don't know if I gave y'all an update on this, but I pulled down these door panels that I had, and so basically, let me show you. Basically, what I've done, I just kind of placed one on there to see. If they're not alright, so as you can see, that door panel on there. So we're gonna pull all the stuff off of here. We're gonna paint this black, and then we're gonna put it back on. Either gonna put some tape or some plates or something to like cover this up. I mean, that's what the original switch was, so all we have to do is push this back on there, lock it in, and then, like I said, just have to cover up them holes if we want to, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe just leave them black. I'm probably gonna fill it in with something though. Find out about little metal pieces to go right there. I know you can order some aftermarket, and then you find out about some armrests. I think I got one. Well, I got one for the right passenger door. I don't have one for this one. So this is the set I'm gonna use. So now I got 3 extra ones. They're gonna be going up for sale. So yeah, these are gonna get pulled off, prep, painted. Oh yeah, I ain't get to show y'all the other one. Let me go grab them. Alright, so let me show you these. Right here. It's another box. It's another box. I'll move this over here if I get mad. Let me move this over here before I get mad. So these are the bottom parts to the door. Alright, I ordered them through O'Reilly's. So basically what they do is, let me grab one for an example. Basically, you take them and screw them into the door, the bottom half like that, and that pretty much takes care of the bottom half of your door. You know, there's this big old speaker hole. I have this big old speaker hole right here, which I probably won't be putting a speaker in there. That just looks like ass. So, to get rid of that horrible sight, you know what I'm saying, we take this, we screw these into the door, and we're good to go. Probably have to do a little bit of touch-up paint behind there to make sure that all of that is black, and that tan doesn't, that tan primer doesn't stick out. But yes, sir, that's all it's gonna take. All it's gonna take. Additional little touch. These was only like not that expensive. They were cheaper through O'Reilly supplier versus getting them through LMC truck. Well, I do love the LMC truck and they make a quality product. You know that we're doing this on a budget. Speaking of budget, when we come back in the next video, I did a little bit of what some would consider trolling. I did a little bit of what some would consider trolling, but it actually wasn't trolling. When you actually ask people questions that make sense, sometimes they get all up in arms and they get real offended. So what I did is I asked this question and I got a lot of responses, and in my next video, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put it all together and bring the information back to y'all, because as angered or offended as a lot of people were, a lot of good points and enlightenment came out of the conversation. So I'm gonna bring that information to you guys and go from there. So it's your boy LSJ Rod 254. Remember, identify your weaknesses, make it your strength. Life is all about choices. Choose wisely and productivity or procrastination. And remember that the hustle don't stop, the grind don't stop. Gone.